up, you guys? Miss QT Style here, and I'm on my way to work. It's 6:24, and I just wanted to come on and do a video about, you know, things you do to make it, you know, to get through. And I remember when I used to work in Long Beach, I had a car, but the car wasn't all that great. And this was like maybe 4 years ago, before I went to my last job. I was at another company in Long Beach, and I used to catch the bus in the dark. And I'm gonna show you guys a clip in a little while on how I used to come outside, how it looked. Actually, it was a little earlier than this, but it still was dark like this. So stay tuned for this little clip. You guys, I'm showing you this for a reason. This is how it looks. And I used to walk out to go catch the bus. And I'm going to show you guys the bus stop that used to be at in a little while. So I used to walk right here, passing all this, and then get to this dark spot right here, walking around this time. It's 6:30, actually before this time, all in this dark on this side, walking, going to the bus. And I'm gonna show you guys where I used to stand at. I don't want to blind these people and making me go, but anyway, right here, walking. I don't know if you guys can see that along this wall. See, you can't see it, and that's how dark it used to be when I used to be walking right here. And I used to be so scared, but had to do what I had to do. I'm about to show you guys. And somebody's walking right there. That used to scare me too, when somebody is coming face me. I guess I was going too slow for them. But I'm about to show you guys the bus stop I used to sit at right here. You see right here? Right there? Now it looks a little lit up, I guess, to you guys. But it's not, and it used to be dark, but I did what I had to do. And I used to get up this early because I had to catch the train to Long Beach. This bus stop right here. See? Sitting right there by myself until this Hispanic lady used to come and stand there too. And it is dark out. A lot of businesses, but none of them really open except for Del Taco right here. Yes, you guys, I used to be in the dark like that, catching the bus right here to get to the train station, and then I catch the train and get on one more bus. So it was 2 buses and a train. But I did what I had to do, and I did that for like 8 months until I trashed that car. I got, you know, how people buy cars. They came and bought it for me for like $500 because it was a little used car I had bought when I came back from Atlanta. So it was a little, you know, a little hoopty I got for like about $1,500. And then I bought my PT Cruiser. That's when I bought the Cruiser, and then I started rolling to work ever since. But see, you do what you have to do, you know. And I guess some people say, oh, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that walking in the dark. Now, if I had kids with me, like I see a lot of people with kids walking in the dark, I probably would have made another arrangement. But I figured me by myself, my daughter was at home with my mom until time for school. Tell my mom, bring her to school, or the school is near us. It was right near us. No, I lied. She would go to, mom would bring her to the bus, and the bus would take her, the school bus would take her to her school. At that time, because that was high school, and she went to City Honors High School. Excuse me, you guys. So yeah, you do what you have to do. That's one thing, and I did it. I used to be scared. I used to pray. I don't know why this keep clicking off, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to be scared. I used to have my box cutter. I had mace on my keys at the time and shit. I probably had something else in my purse, but nobody never messed with me. Just one day, a Hispanic guy rolled up on me on a bike, dark, and talking in Spanish. I guess flirting or because he was smiling or asking for my, I don't know, but he was talking in Spanish as if I fucking speak Spanish. And I just told him, get away from me. That's what I did, like that. And he went on about his business, and my hand was cocked on a knife and everything, and that was it. So you do what you have to do, y'all. And I'm noticing when this cut off, I see that my car lets me know, well, it lets me know when the gas is low. It's also telling me change oil soon. So see, I be trying to save my little money on the side, and this telling me to change oil. So I'm glad I bought my little change with me in my purse, because I had put it up. So when I get off today, I'm going to get this oil change. I hope these sales papers right here got an oil change coupon. So, because I don't want nothing going wrong with this one. So, got to get this oil change today. But yeah, you do what you have to do to get by. And I needed my job. I always need to work. I need money. I'm not want to, you know, sit on a system, which I couldn't get nothing off the system anyway because my child was grown. But, you know, I needed to work. So, I did what I had to do. What else? One time else I did what I had to do. Sharing cars. Like back home in Louisiana, when I did have a minor child and stuff like that, I was working at this at Guardsmark as a security guard at a nuclear plant, which is totally different from like normal security guard. I was actually a secretary at main entrance, but that's what they call the security. But that's what I used to do, let visitors into the big power plants and stuff like that. And I worked 12 hours or 10 hours then? I think it was 12-hour shifts. And when my daughter started going to school, I quit. Back then I could do that because her and her father were together. Me and her father were together, and you know, he took care of what he needed to take care of. And part of that, I was living with my mom, and then me and him moved, so I can do it. I didn't want nobody else to put her on a bus or anything like that. I mean, my mom worked. Her other grandmother lived in another whole parish. She didn't go to school there, so I quit. I can do that back then, but you know, now I'm not gonna say now I can't afford to not work. But let me say this before it cuts off too. When I quit my last job, you know, there's people who is chum and whispering, oh, she quit her job, what's she gonna do now, how she gonna do this, how she gonna pay her car now, she's stupid, I would have never quit my job, I wouldn't have let them quit my job. See, people do what they have to do for them. I never spoke on this, but I quit that job because that job was stressing me out and it was gonna kill me. I wouldn't have been here right now, and I'm getting mad about it because people always tend into business. That job had, y'all remember, I was just coming off from this disability from being with a seizure. I went back. I really wasn't better enough to go back, and right here there was this one supervisor that just was stressing me out and have my neck like this. I caught like 2 anxiety attacks, something I never caught in my life, where I was just stressed. I was crying. One of the co-workers was praying for me in the hallway. We prayed together in the hallway. It was stressing me out and it was killing me. So I walked the fuck out. Yes, I did. And you know what? I'm saying it like this, but you know, that day when I walked out, I had tempted to do that like 3 or 4 days. But this particular day, the Lord said, come on, my child. It's time for you to go. And he had me pack my stuff up, took my hand and guided me out that door. I went, I paid some bills, because I think that was payday. I paid some bills and I went home until they started calling me. And that was the best thing I did in a long time for me. I did it for me. So people should stop tending to business, especially when they're not paying my bills. You're not paying my bills, so what does it matter, okay? God had me, and God knew I needed to be home a little while longer, and I needed to be away from that stress, to be here for what? My grandchild that I'm having in February. I found out like a month or so after I quit. The Lord got me, and he's been with me all the way, all the time. But he's been showing me more and more lately. He showed me and told me to get this car and made it easy where I didn't have a down payment to get this car so my daughter can have the other car. He's guided me in so many ways. I really have a testimony, but I'm gonna end it right there because I feel myself getting emotional. But yeah, you do what you have to do for you guys. And always remember that you do what's best for you. Don't let other people dictate and tell you, oh, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't be catching a bus walking in the dark. Yeah, it was maybe dangerous, but again, the Lord was behind me. Even when I was scared, looking behind me and walking, my God was here, and had his hands all around me, you guys. And I'm out because, like I said, I'm about to go to church on y'all. And I ain't trying to go there when I'm driving. Peace.